Hello everybody, and welcome to another video of Jeremycrazy30's pro wrestling promotion series that we went through event number 1 and event number 2. We are in the third month, March 1st, and we've gotten a little bit of merchandise within these past 2 months, and now that I know that if they are in a written contract, merchandise is going to be sold through our promotion, and we'll get money from it. As I was kind of quick, but so Noah and Dallas, the two that we signed first as written contracts, are the ones that are giving us the money. Not obviously the staff or anything else, but Noah got $5 in merchandise, maybe a t-shirt or, something different. And then Dallas had $3. Then the month before, it was $2 for Noah. And I think I'm saying it right, but I could be botching it, but it is a female, so and with different culture, it could be pronounced differently. And then Dallas, who is a male, did $1 last event. So eventually, as soon as it gets to a certain point, I will be giving more people written contracts, as we boost up and everything. And we've been gaining 0.6 per point, 0.6 per event so far. So we're at 1.2. So we're growing kind of a little bit fast. Compared to my other series where it's like it was 0.1 for a while, then it was 0.2, and now we're getting to 0.3. And so this one is like 0.6. But it's also, we're using different parameters per one, where as I go in the database for promotions, and it's kind of the same for everyone else, where the style, I'm using everything but the real sports feel, where comedy workers perform badly, so I'm not using that. Where we're using a vocal crowd, volatile growth. I probably botched that word. Promotion gains and loses popularity at a faster rate than other promotions, and everyone's at the same level, so it's not like it's just me. Because if you go to AEW, Impact, me, New World Japan, Ring of Honor, and WWE, this is auto-generated people, so it's not like they're actual superstars that are on it. It's auto-generated. So, and then cult following, it's super hot crowds, but very slow growth rate after 45 population, probably at that region. Depending on probably the storylines, because we also have storylines expected on it, which is meaning storylines are going to be expected in it. And a cult following, probably storylines will help with the super hot crowds and everything to kind of gauge on the level on the population, their skill as an entertainment, mic, and all these other attributes within a wrestler. So that's that. So we have 1.2 in North America. We would have to move regions to get the different continents, so to speak. We would have to move to a different continent in order for us to get the population growth in Africa, in Oceania, Europe, Asia, and Latin America, meaning South America. So we would have to move our promotion to those regions in order to gain popularity in that. So, but within this challenge is also kind of like the other series is the 70, 80, 90 rules or percentage, like event percent. So we were very close last time, was 66, and then you get $250,000 at 70%, $500 for 80, and then $1 million at 90 and above. So we've gotten 54 and 66. So if we were to keep that growing, we could get a 70, but we're still starting out. People probably don't gauge on who we are yet. We sold the last event with 100, and that's where we're going to cap it for the rest of the year, because the other event that we did, unless if at the end of the year, seeing where we're at and how many people could come, but we had like 131 people the first show, and it's like, if we're gonna pay 1,200 for the next level up, 1,200 for sports hall, and we get 1,300 back from ticket sales, like, we're just making profit of $100. Yeah, we're just starting out, but it's overall, if we can sell out, pay 300 to get 1,050, we're making profit, even though we're not making profit overall within the entire show because of the production being 600 and everything else, and staff wages and all that other fun jazz. But overall, if we can make a profit from an event, that can help us overall. That's like $700 that we're not losing, that we're gaining it from ticket sales. And who knows, it may change as in the more popularity, the higher the ticket prices could be up. I can't change any of that in this game. I kind of wish you could, but that is something consistent, like, based on how many people come, there's a certain number, and it's probably within popularity based and everything. But let's get into booking and everything. I kind of have a layout of who's going to be in a match, who's going to be an angle for this one. So it kind of helps out, because otherwise it could take forever. With the first show was whoever I wanted in an angle and match. I kind of already pre-booked that, even though I was going to, book it live in the video. And then last episode, I booked it on the video, and it kind of took a little bit, because I was going from if they're in a match before to an angle, and if they're an angle to a match. But now it could be mixed. They could have two angles within this storyline or whatnot, like two angles in a row and then a match, or two matches then an angle. It all kind of trying to flow things around, especially with popularity, skill, and all that stuff, and with their scores that they get within their segment scores and everything. So kind of floating around with that. And but we are going to add an angle, and it's going to be promo. We're going to have Aaron Hills, because we have Tama Murphy cutting a 5-minute promo. But we're going to add it. It's not kind of in order, but I kind of know what I'm doing. With that, for a minute, save the beat, because we can move that around. Because last event, Aaron Willis was kind of doing all the talking and everything, or sparring with words and all that stuff. So this time it's going to be Tama Murphy. He's going to be talking amicably for 4 minutes, and this is when Aaron Willis is not going to be kind of added into the score. So we'll save the angle. There we go. So one storyline done. We got plenty more to go. So we're going to do kind of like mailer right now, so we'll get all the mails done. So we have Dallas Jones and Kofi that are together. They're going to be doing an angle. So overall, he's going to be doing a promo because he won last Event. I think I may have them do talking as well, where Dallas is not going to be kind of in the score of it. Where are you? There you are. So, oh, I don't want to be attacked. A promo. It's a good catch, otherwise. There we go. So then he talks about Dallas Jones, and then he cuts a promo. That's what kind of that is. And then with Liam, he's gonna be, I think he's just gonna be cutting a 10-minute promo about Roderick. See, Roderick was kind of talking first, and we'll just have that. So that is done. So we have teams. So we have the Badass Duo and Ryder and Kua, but we're gonna do a match with them, but we're gonna kind of split it where Kua or King Burks is gonna be in a match, and Ryder Wood's gonna be in it, and then this is gonna be a match, 1-on-1, but I'm gonna have singles. And then we have Flynn. And Nathaniel. Save the match. So that is done. We're adding another angle. So with these two teams, I know the Faces run the place. Kind of attacked Money is Life in the last video. Or something like that, because Money is Life won the match and Faces run the place. We're kind of like, hey, we're here to make a statement. We're not going to take a loss for nothing. And Money's Life. They're going to cut a 10-minute promo. Yeah, that's going to fluctuate, so not too worried. I think the only thing I'm missing is Lachlin and Hamish, because I have Nathaniel, I have Tima, yeah. So it's going to be another match with them, or it's going to be a match. They were in an angle last time, so they're going to duke it out again. 5-minute match. And that's how it's going to be situated right now. It's going to be moved around, so the males are done. Alright. Now the females. We're going to add a match, because Linnell So I was gonna put Noah, faces and heal. So if we go to teams, so we just did the heals faces is Mackenzie Herman. We have Mackenzie Herman. And Jada Costa will be there. Do singles, but it's gonna be singles women. I had an itch on my nose. So Lily, but we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna do comedy duo or the funny duo versus Ellen and Armani. 5 minutes. So that is done. Then we had Angle. There we go. Kind of splitting the time a little bit. So we're gonna add these two, 5 minutes each. Add that. And add an angle. We'll do talking amicably for 5 minutes. And with having it with Ellie. And then she's also cutting a promo on Ellie too as well. So that is done. We have add a match. Sia Fowler. Doing all this stuff. So right now there's no titles on the line. All I'm missing is Lily and Megan. So they are going to split time. Alright. That would have to be everybody. Besides, people may be part of Naeem. Did I skip a storyline? I might have. or it's in part of his life. So they're in something. Yeah, he is. They're just in a promo where he's not technically booked, but he's a part of it. So overall, Kofi would be towards the top. I think Flynn Allen and Lucia, Kylo would be down there. We'll have that right there because Noah's kind of popular with being a written contract and having merchandise sold. Kind of like this. Kind of have it perfect, but I think I'll have it like that. But I think either way we're gonna get the 100. Yeah, having this has the main events. That's close. This last time these guys had 50. We're gonna do this. Last time they had something, it was 67%. Have it like that. Because I know Timothy, Aaron, Willis are decent to start off the show. Everyone's at lower mid card, so it's kind of all equal. I think this is our show. And hopefully no one would get sold or signed a permanent deal with other people. Proceed. Aaron Willis, you're kind of in something right now, so I can't do that. I wish. And then probably some of them are going to be push request. Booksy. Gonna reject it for right now. Because everyone's starting at the same position. Another email. Push request. Henry. Not gonna do it. Not yet. I'm not really promising people stuff not much yet because it's just starting out. Alright. Our thing is already booked. Just want to look at, is there any news? They had 171 people on YouTube. They just signed with YouTube for the tricep injury. We don't have anything yet. Hopefully we can soon. But it's already pre-booked, or we booked it together, so it's already booked. We can just start the show. This is how I want it. I think Steal the show, but... Or... Oh, you can pick multiple. I think Jada should interfere. Save it for that. Okay, no. I was gonna say a major spot maybe for these guys, but can't really do that. What about these guys? No. They're close, but I can't do it because they don't have enough skill for it. Yeah, no. So nobody can do it. Alright, so we're going to start the show. Confirm. So, we have a 32 score. Everyone game point 2. Jamie and Kevin, Money is Life, cut a promo on Henry and Naeem. Their millionaire gimmick helped. Their true segment score 41, and then calculation 32% on it. But everyone gained 0.2 in popularity, which is good. Next segment, 38%. King Burks lost the match. He lost 0.1. His star power. Ryder was struggling with breath. The backstage morale was not the best. Okay. So I know last event it was like every match didn't have good backstage morale, but and just trying to push it as best as possible, especially with tag team to switch things up a little bit. But Ryder gained 0.2, King Burks lost 0.1, and the stage camera quality, like the other two episodes, have stayed. So they had a 62% absolute value, 41%, but a negative half-star match, and then true segment score of 52%, and then calculation to 38. We had a 66%. Temo makes his entrance, 50%. Aaron Willis gains 0.2 off of it. And then he talks amicably about Aaron Willis, but then he cuts a promo on Aaron Willis. So 66, true segment score of 86. So hopefully that boosts it up a little bit. And then we had a 5-minute match of the Funny Duo and Ellen Garcia and Armani Deliano. So the intimidating presence of Allison Ray added to it. Ellen Garcia had a boost of their gimmick. Backstage morale not performing at their best. Local crowd were in love. Armani did the heavy lifting. Senior camera quality. And Ellen won the match. Armani and Ellen game 0.2. Kipuki Galexa lost 0.1. True segment score of 58 with 42% final, 40% with a half-star negative, and 76% with the 100% crowd reaction. We got a 50 with Rennie talking amicably and then cutting a promo on Ellie. They both gained 0.2, which is good. So 50% on that. And we got a 36%. Lucia had a boost of her gimmick. The good looks of Lucia added to it. Backstage morale were not performing at their best. Vocal crowd were in love with the segment. And then camera and stage quality has stayed the same. Lucia gained 0.2 and Kyle lost 0.1 overall. 1 star with 53%. at a 49 true segment score, and then calculation to 36, and 46% out of the 100% crowd reaction. So we have an 82 with Liam calling out Roderick. The unstable gimmick and the star power of both of them added to it. It's got an 82% and a true segment score of 80 or 100, but with that calculation, let's get an 82. So we had a 30 with a negative 1.5 star. MS Johnson had a boost. Backstage morale, the vocal crowd, then staging and camera quality. Hamish gained 0.2. Ashland Allen lost 0.1. True segment score 45. 33 with the calculations. Negative 1.5 star. 28%. And 62% true segment score. And we got a 72. Oh, I forgot to change it, but it overall kind of worked a little bit. Ellen Bauer cut a promo on Lila, and then Lila attacked Eileen. Star power added to the both of them, got a 72% on the overall score. Lila gained 0.2. Eileen didn't gain anything. With 74% and 70. True segment score of 94. Calculation to a 72. At a 44%. 0.2 to our written contract superstar Noah. She won the match. 67% and 53% absolute calculation. Then true segment score of 60% with 44 of the calculation. Backstage morale, local crowd, stage and camera quality. And we have a 54% of Megan and Lily cutting promos against each other. 0.2 added to their popularity. And 54% with the true segment score of 70%. Then we have Nathaniel and Flynn Allen. Nathaniel wins again. He did the heavy lifting. Star power Flynn Allen added to it. Backstage morale, vocal crowd, stage camera quality, and Flynn Allen loses 0.1. 69% value of the 100% crowd reaction. 48 the half-star match, 48% match quality, 59% true segment score. And lastly, 59% of Kofi, kind of talking about Dallas Jones, and then he cuts a promo. Unstable gimmick added to the beat. He gains 0.2. Dallas Jones doesn't gain anything. 59% with the true segment score of 77%. Oh, I did not think we were going to get 71% overall. And that is the first time we have gotten the sponsorship bonus. And so we're going to get $250,000. Plus we're going to gain 0.1 to any of the rankings, but we're not going to help any of the enemies in this one, or the other promotions. It's only going to be to our benefit. So we got 71, we gain 0.6. We can end the show. And I'm guessing it was sold out again. And we got 1,050 the 100, so we sold out another time. So we got that 700 in profit overall. And then we are going to simulate to April 1st. And we are now at 1.8. So we're growing pretty steadily. We'll look at our finances. It's $17 within merchandise, so that's kind of improved. And we're getting 250 $1,000. So we're going to go to promotions. And I'm going to do a calculation of this money. So 9339,799. That does not seem right. That looks a little better. And then we add 250123. So it will be just change that to 5647. I'm going to save changes. Oh, that was the wrong promotion. So we're going to subtract 250123. So 397. It's like, I don't want to. So they're back to normal. All right. So we have 99815 2970. I'm gonna try and do that again. Yeah, because we started with $1 billion and they started with 100,000 because they're like kind of well established. So then this would be 402. 2, yeah, to that, and then we were gonna add 0.1 to Latin America. All right. If we click on it, we're gonna save changes. It's somewhat finicky about it. So, we go to the main office. Oh, we're gonna have to change that back to 1.8 because that's what happens. It rounds, or if you go into the thing, then it kind of makes it wonky. So this was 1.8 and 0.1. I'll do it again. There we go. That should be better. Let me do this. And now we have gained something in that region. So we are at 1.8 and 0.1 extra in Latin America. So we have gained something, and we are gaining it fast because we are gaining 0.1 in every single show so far. And we got a 71%, so we gained 200. I'm going to simulate to the next day and see finance-wise. Staff wages, $66. Probably within the written contracts and stuff like that. So is there any news that someone left or something? No. But Show results. It just doesn't show us, it shows everybody else. We don't really need to show that. And then within storylines, we got some floating around. We got Liam and Roderick at 64%. Lily and Megan, 54. 45 for Dallas and Kofi. 43 for Badass Duo and Ryder and Kiwa. Hamish and Latchline, 40%. Heels versus Faces, 42. Funny Duo and Ellen and Kabuki, 50. Faces that run the place of Money is Life, 37. Aaron Willis and Tama, 50. Flynn Allen Nathaniel, 49. Eileen Lila, 57. Ellie and Rennie, 45. Kyle Lucia, 42. And we got these dates. We had 71% unaired, 66, and 44. So we are going up in the rankings, even though that it doesn't seem score-wise that we are getting it done when it comes to like a bunch of 30s, 40s, 66, 50, 72. There's 182, which was Liam and Roderick, and that was it. And 172. Otherwise, they've been like 60 and below, like mainly 50s and 40s. So I don't know why we got 71%, but it's within calculations and everything. But it's good that we gained $250,000. Hopefully you've appreciated this video, and catch you on the next one.